Welcome to Learning to Cook with Anime Food. Ever since I started watching Mashle, I have wanted to make cream puffs. So today, that's what we are gonna make. Delicious cream puffs from Mashle. We're gonna start with the Choux Pastry. Try using a saucepan that has thick walls. Believe me, they work better. Put in 80 milliliters of water and 80 milliliters of milk. Also, add 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is optional, but I like my pastry to be a little bit sweet. Also add half a teaspoon of salt and 115 grams of butter. Now put the pan on the stove on medium heat. Wait until the butter has fully melted and you can see it starts foaming. Then lower the heat and add 100 grams of flour. Stir until you can see that the dough comes off the pan, leaving a film on the bottom of the pan. Transfer the dough to a large mixing bowl. You need the dough to cool off a little bit before adding the egg, so mix it just a little bit to reduce the temperature. For the next step, you will need to beat 2 eggs, having a third egg on the side just in case is needed. Pour the eggs in 2 batches and beat at medium speed. If the dough sticks in the blender like this, or if it falls off in a clump, you need to add more egg. That's why having an extra egg is necessary. Beat the egg and slowly add it to the dough. You need to check the consistency of the dough because if you put too much egg, the dough will look liquid and the cream puffs will be flat. You know it's enough egg when the dough slowly falls off and you can see it forms a V shape. Our dough is ready. Put it on a piping bag to make the cream puffs. If you want the size of the cream puffs to be similar, you can use a circular object like this, placing a little bit of flour on its base to draw the circles in the area where you will place the dough. Remember to leave enough space between each circle, as the cream puffs will increase their size in the oven. Fill the circles with the dough, trying to make a circular motion at the end to avoid having peaks. As you can see, I didn't do that part too well, so I will lightly wet the tip of my finger and gently press down on the peaks to smooth it out. To the oven at 400 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes and then at 320 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Take them out and let them cool. While we wait, I will whip the cream to fill the cream puffs. I found that chilling the whisks and the bowl make the process much easier. Also, it's better if you use a non-plastic bowl because it gets cooler, so use a non-plastic one. In goes 500 milliliters of cold heavy whipping cream and 50 grams of powdered sugar. Whip until the cream forms thick and store it on the fridge. Time to cut them to fill them up. Oh, they look adorable. And finally, fill them with the whipping cream. That looks like enough cream. Well, just a little bit more. Well, a little bit more. Perfect. While cooking these cream puffs, a theory occurred to me. We've all seen Mash make them with inhumane ease, so my theory is that he does possess magic. The magic of cream puffs. Or maybe the cream puffs are magic and are giving him the inhumane willpower to exercise like he does. Either way, I would be happy to have any of those powers and also get to eat these delicious cream puffs all the time.